I'm a plane enthusiast, which means I spend a lot of free time photographing and filming aircraft. It can be a pretty exciting hobby. Well, okay, most of the time. Maybe we should start at the beginning. Ever since I was a kid growing up in the flight path of my local airport less than a mile away, as well as the flight path of Naval Air Station Brunswick, I've been interested in aircraft. Looking to the sky whenever something flew over, at an early age I even started to learn to identify aircraft by sound. I joke that plane watching is a disease, and I've passed that illness on to the next generation. As exciting as this hobby can be, really, a lot of days consist of just waiting around for something to come into the airport. A lot of days it's really quiet, and only local planes fly in and out of my usual haunt. Luckily though, the airport I like to visit is also an Air National Guard base, which means almost daily you can count on seeing the 157th Refueling Wing take up a tanker to get in flight time, practice fueling, or meet up with other planes deploying or moving around the world on their various missions. I'm not alone in my passion for this hobby. There's a group of friends that hang out and enjoy each other's company while waiting for interesting aircraft to show up. Of course, the crowd size varies drastically based on what aircraft may be coming in or leaving. And sometimes being there for more than just takeoff and landing results in some really great photos. All of this tracking and watching sometimes pays off in seeing some really uncommon aircraft, like this Beluga on its way to Florida. This plane rarely leaves Europe and China, but it was on its way to deliver a satellite to NASA. Or aircraft that have unique missions, like this RC-135 rivet joint aircraft, which allows the mission crew to detect, identify, and geolocate signals. That's all kind of a fancy way to say spy plane. When an interesting plane spends the night at Pease, it can lead to some pretty early morning, but it can make for pretty amazing experiences. Either way, this hobby has led to some interesting sights, and as I transition from photography to video, some really interesting footage.